Bueno, hay que terminar con la maldición de Vivienne.
Are you ready, Witcher?
Everything's agreed, so no point wasting any more time. Let's go.
The aunt you mentioned. What became of her?
She passed on.
A ver, ¿cuál es la espada? Bueno, esta es la de plata. Y la espada que me regalaron... Ah, esta. Encima ni siquiera es de las naranjas. Y esto está bueno. El que estaba mirando antes. No tiene perforación de armadura, pero me aumenta bastante las señales. Bueno, ahora sí me pongo el conjunto de felino. El conjunto felino, así tengo ahora ya todas las pasivas. Activo la pasiva. Ah, no puede pelear. Ah, sí, ahí viene. No me voy a tomar... Por una pantera no me voy a tomar las estacas.
So, this is my true form. It is not too late. You may still change your mind. It would bring no shame.
My mind is made up. My resolve is firm. If you can handle it, so will I. You are beautiful to me, even as you stand now.
Oh, that's clearly rubbish.
Shut your eyes, both of you, and don't move.
Guillaume,
Yes, my love?
if you become as I am now, I wish you to know I shall not leave you.
Picture yourselves reflected in a pool of water. Focus on that. Now, open your eyes. Damn, think it might have worked. Honestly, didn't think this'd work. Doubted anything would happen. Read about this ritual in grimoires. Descriptions all seemed dramatic, embellished. All stipulated a condition that seemed improbable.
What condition was this?
A real bond between those involved. True love. How do you feel? In general, you feel it change, Guillaume?
I was struck hard, as if by a battering ram, but now I feel not at all different. Apart from a slight itch on my skin. Are you certain it worked?
Yes, something happened, definitely. Must be an intersection beneath this pond. Powerful magic at work here. Look at Vivian.
What now?
Now? Now you get to live together. Happily ever after. Still, watch yourselves carefully. Notice any troubling symptoms, find me.
Naturally. I thank you, Garrett. Oh, and your payment.
At last! I've so much to make up for. Balls to attend, distant lands to see.
Free at last. As a bird.
Ha! I found you droll. I had not noticed before.
But you will not fly away without me.
That remains to be seen, I think. But I too must thank you, Witcher.
Don't mention it. You take care, both.
En este estanque así que hay magia, pero bueno. Pero no hay nada de objetos. Ah, se quedaron ahí. A ver.
Hail be praised.
Good tidings?
Bueno, eso ya estaba listo. Me queda... A ver, ¿cómo tengo el inventario? No, hay que ir a vender las cosas. Tengo que ir a... Bueno, tenemos a Sardinilla por acá. Vamos acá. Sardinilla está por... Acá está Sardinilla. Tengo que ir a dejar algunas cosas y... Tengo que dejar la armadura en mi casa. La espada, no sé, las voy a venderme igual. Porque me parece... Me parece que la del caballero de Tuzán es mejor. Bueno, voy a bajar. O las puedo cambiar por las que tengo en mi casa también. Ah, acá está. Primero voy al viñedo. ¿Para dónde era? Acá. Voy a dejar las cosas. La armadura creo que no sé si la voy a poner en exhibición. Voy a sacar la de Nisgar que esté completa. Pongo una que esté completa. Porque no tengo otro para poner, ¿no? Voy a sacar... No, pará. Voy a sacar esta, voy a poner la de... Ahí está. Con la que gané el torneo. Bueno, ya tenemos más trofeos. ¿Qué puso ahí? Ah, son 3 trofeos justo, para que entran ahí. Acá que puedo dejar, bueno, las Las piedras. Las flechas también. Estas. Esta la vendo. Y la espada esta podría dejar. A ver. Ah, la ballesta felina, pará. Claro, esta tiene 13, 17. Es mejor, bueno, tiene 300 de potencia de ataque. Ah, voy a dejar la felina, que tiene muy buena forma, está buena. Mejor estéticamente. Y esta está buena. Quizá la cambio por alguna de las que tengo ahí. A ver, acá tengo la de la escuela de felina. Por una de estas, a ver. Esas puse acá. Ah, pero no. ¿Cuál es esta? Voy a poner esta. ¿Cuál es esa que puse ahí? A ver. Ah, tenía la espada. ¿Y acá qué tengo? A ver. Arpía. Vamos a poner esto. Bueno, ya está. Ahora sí vendo. Vendo todo y yo me voy para la misión. Ya no tenemos más misiones secundarias. Vamos ahí.
Welcome. Show me where you...
También tengo que cambiar dinero. Esto creo que también lo tengo que vender. Ah, este es un trofeo. ¿Cuánto? Esto pesa, ¿no? No sé, pesa como un trofeo. Ah, esto también lo vendo. Este es el cuerno. Yo siempre me aparece en el inventario. Yo lo equipo y se me sale. Ah, esto se lo vendo al herrero.
So long. Greetings. What do you have?
Bueno, esto lo vendo. Tengo que cambiar el oro. Vale, las otras.
Good luck.
Los florines y los orens. ¿Dónde voy? ¿Dónde era para...? Yo sé que acá era el banco, ¿no? Y bueno, me tengo que cambiar para... Obviamente voy a ir bien vestido. Supongo que te dan más experiencia que si voy así.
Need to come back during the day. Need to come back during the day.
Eat, drink, and loosen your belt, for you are in too soon.
Collins. August.
Welcome to Janfanelli Bank.
I'd like to check.
By all means,
Come by later.
effort at your service, sir.
Yes? No. I'm not the one you need. Definitely.
Yes? You have a concern?
No puedo volver a hablar. Bueno. Ya está eso.
One more, and another two. What's new, Silver?
Vamos a vestirnos. Y bueno, los guantes me lo dejo.
For diversion?
By the prophet's wounds. A witcher.
Acá que... Ah, había... Este lo voy a desmarcar, que era la estatua esa. ¿Qué pasó? Para, me voy a equipar de vuelta porque... Hay una misión. Acá. Acá estaba eso. Tengo que ir... Bueno. Vamos por el otro lado.
Snow White.
Name's Geralt. What can I do for you?
That hair, the scar, the frown. It's all perfect.
Something you actually want from me? Or are you just gonna go on gushing about my attributes?
I admire, good sir. Admire and desire. Such a threat in the eyes. Oh, so manly.
If you're trying to get me to meet with you some evening, afraid you're just wasting your time.
An evening? Impossible. I shall require the soft light of mid-afternoon for this portrait.
Portrait?
Indeed. Yours. En face. Actual size. With the finest Vista Toussaint Fords behind you. Pose for me. You must. Naturally, I shall pay the compensation due to you for your modeling services.
Me bañaron.
Don't see why not. Long as it doesn't take long.
It shan't. Never worry. We've but a short distance to journey into the hills outside of town. A perfect landscape perfectly to frame your perfect physiognomy.
Let's go then.
I need only fetch my easel and pallets from my studio. We shall meet at noon at the western gate, near the palace. From where we'll venture forth together.
Bueno, surgió esta misión. Así que voy a hacer esto ahora. Acá. Porque es lejos, ¿no? Claro, es en el palacio. Y ahora que vamos al palacio, me estoy acordando de algo también. A ver, el tipo está acá. A ver,
Dark secrets
me estoy acordando de otra cosa, ¿no?
A fruitful hunt to you, Witcher.
Darn it! Watch where you step.
Show me your sword.
Can't believe it. Simply can't.
Banquets and wine are rather suited for the present.
Esto igual era como algo extra, no era algo importante. Lo que estoy buscando.
Truly, to send a
In
witcher
fact,
against the beast.
I wonder if a Witcher person.
A ver acá.
What was that?
No, ya di la vuelta. Di la vuelta y no encontré nada. Entonces no sé si será por acá, ¿no? Va, no importa. Vamos a... con el pintor a ver.
I'm here.
Let us go. We should arrive in time to have the best light of the day. The chiaroscuro we shall capture. Just glorious.
Let's go. The things I do for art.
We had best ride there, but we'll arrive faster and less fatigued. A work of mine, Turtle Dove O'er the Heath, hangs in the ducal palace.
So does a cockatrice I cut down once. It's stuffed, maybe even with heather.
I once had a cockatrice feather brush. Best thing for laying down tempera. I no longer have it, sadly. My blasted cat swiped it.
Why would a cat want a brush?
To paint with, of course. And it was no common brush. Fantastic, as I said, and fantastically expensive.
Hang on. Got a cat that paints?
Yeah, if you care to call it that. He merely copies the works of his betters, and poorly at that.
Your cat?
Yes, Pierre Auguste Moustachois. It's no surprise you've not heard of him. He's a second-rate hack and a thief. We'll continue on foot. Ladies, gentlemen, my lieges, forgive me for being forward, but have you perchance seen a set of paints and brushes nearby?
Eugenie, I believe this peasant wants something from us.
My paints, my brushes, I had prepared them. They were here.
We've not seen any journeyman's tools, my good man. Of that I assure you.
There a problem?
Yes, an immense one. I cannot possibly paint without my paints. I'm done for. Unless you would be kind enough to locate them?
Wouldn't happen to have another set with you? And, nothing you could use instead?
My word. Would you really have me scrawl with charcoal like an animal?
Damn it. Sure you left them here?
Yes, right there. I'd prepared everything. Set it out. ordered and organized.
Might have toppled downhill or something. Fine, I'll take a look around.
I think it is life that imitates art, and not vice versa.
Right you are, Fingal. Take Baron de Cordell for one.
Oh yes, that nose. He actually had a mage enlarge it after he saw that the Red Courage play.
Spilled paint. Reeks to high heavens of turpentine. Footprints. Smudged. Got paint drops here, too. Neckers. Made off with sheets. The question is...
Bueno, voy a tomar los extractos para hacer más corta la pelea. Entonces, los Neckers se llevaron la pintura. Me dio un mutágeno, ¿no?
Empty container. Painter can't use this. Cave paintings. This here looks a bit like a necker. Big blobs, what? A troll? Neckers depicting their victory over some trolls? That even possible? Necker propaganda? Lights. Don't look ruined. Painter should still be able to use them.
Good health to you.
Found your things.
Splendid. Where were they? And... is this all you found? I left so much more.
Should have kept it all with you, not left it lying around. Followed some paint tracks to a necker lair. Seems the beast's made off with your supplies. Used it to paint a fresco on one of the cave walls. Looked something like a battle scene to me.
Impossible. They splashed paint on the wall in a rage. Unimportant. In any case, it's a good thing you found the basic colors. Shall we? While waiting, I spied a superior spot. We have had fantastic luck with the weather. The light is perfect, absolutely perfect.
Painting this masterpiece gonna take long?
A mere 6 hours. The sun won't allow us to work any longer than that. Oh, but the time will fly by. We'll chat, swap tales.
Better yet, let me down a potion. Time will definitely fly by in a state of lethargy. No need to swap tails.
No. Your expression, your posture, they must be just so. You must look alive with fire in your gaze. Lethargy is out of the question.
Come on, give it some thought. You could title the painting, "A Witcher Lying Senselessly on the Heath."
You jest. A jesting witcher.
Come on, Roach. Move it. Giddy up. Not so fast, Roach. This the place?
Yes. Just look at the view. Breathtaking. The perfect background for our masterpiece.
Pretty, I guess.
Now, you must carefully consider in what pose you wish to be immortalized.
All right. Considering.
All is ready. We may begin. Have you decided on the pose you'd like to adopt?
Bueno, vamos a poner heroic.
Maybe I could just stand, sword in hand.
Ah, splendid! A heroic pose, of course. The bold warrior, his sword held aloft, ready to run at that willow over there. I will paint in a griffin later. Shall I begin? Or would you prefer to adopt another pose?
Go ahead.
Now, be so kind as to adopt that look you gave me when I first asked you to work with me. That intense scowl of an angry wild ram about to butt heads. Yes, excellent. Now, hold that. Do not budge.
Seis horas, les digo.
This gonna take much longer?
Not much at all. We'll run out of daylight soon. Please, keep your head still, in the same position.
Fine, I'll try. I'll also try to remember to never trust a painter again.
Griffin!
Yeah, I know. You'll paint one in later.
Gods! A griffin!
Run and hide!
Dearest mommy!
Claro, la misión era muy tranquila la misión. Le agregaron una bestia.
Is it safe?
Yeah, come on out. And no wonder no one ever came here. was a griffin's hunting ground.
Oh, that thing scared me to death!
Not quite to death. You are alive. Not least because you chose a witcher to sit for you. How's the painting? It survived too?
It did. But I cannot show it to you now. I never display unfinished work. You can see it tomorrow, after midday, where we met. I shall display it in the market square. Oof, monstrous beast. Shall we immortalize it in the painting?
¿Qué hacemos? Lo pongo... No, no lo pongo.
No, it's too mangled. Too gruesome this way.
Indeed. The hue of its blood would not go well with your complexion. Ah, very well. That will do for now. I shall polish the details later. No point struggling on in this fading light. Ah, I almost forgot. Payment for your troubles. And I thank you for saving my life. Though, in doing so, you did also save your likeness. For posterity.
Bueno, igual me dio bastante experiencia la misión esta. Espada... a ver. No está mal, Ah, pero tiene... Más o menos está. Está buena, pero tiene... Pasa que tiene 10% nada más de probabilidad de crítico. Tengo que volver ahí a la plaza. Vamos acá otra vez. Espero un día. Vamos a hacer pasar un día y vamos a ver el retrato. Igual, no me acuerdo, me parece que me lo regala el retrato. Ah, mira, cruzamos el río. Y lo ponemos en casa, me parece. Me parece que te lo regala y lo puedes poner en tu casa. En Corvo Bianco. Ah, tengo que esperar un día, a ver. ¿Qué es eso?
Greetings.
Geralt, there you are. So, our painting. Are you pleased? Is it to your liking? Do tell.
Not exactly what I imagined. I believe I posed with all my clothes on. Clearly remember that, in fact. Some other details are off, too.
Invalid as a criticism. I depicted you in a more flattering state. The painting has drawn crowds, aroused a great deal of interest.
Can see that. Anyway, some advice for the future. Warn your subjects about your intentions. Your next model might not be so forgiving.
You don't like it. I'm hurt. Perhaps you'd care to buy the painting. Given our rapport, I shall take a loss. For you, I'll part with it, I will, at a special price.
1000.
As special as it is, that's still quite a price. Afraid I don't have that much coin.
Not a problem. Come back when you do. Though I cannot guarantee someone won't have beaten you to it.
Was that truly necessary? And our lives are much
Should the beast you espy?
Witcher, greetings. I've been on...
Bueno, vamos a pagar.
Why not? It'll make an interesting memento, though I'd hardly call the price a bargain.
Indeed. Few have the sophistication to appreciate my technique. I sometimes go hungry as a consequence.
All right. At least this way I'll be able to control who sees it. Thanks.
Retrato de Geralt. Bueno, ahora sí. Pero vamos a dejarlo en la... Lo voy a dejar en casa. A ver, acá en el cuarto tenemos así. Vamos a ponerlo acá. Ah, mira, se puede poner. Vamos a poner a Gela acá. A ver, vamos a cambiar los cuadros, ¿no? Ese. Y el que tenemos arriba, ¿cuál era? A ver. No, está bien. Los otros los guardo, a ver dónde se quedan los cuadros. Acá. Ese los guardo. Ah, tenemos el cuadro. Ah, este lo voy a guardar. Ah, este también. No se puede. ¿Y qué hago con esto? No lo puedo transferir, no. ¿Qué pasó? No lo puedo transferir, no puedo hacer nada, a ver. Ah, me voy a poner el cuerno acá. Pues me ocupa espacio esto. No, acá. Bueno, no puedo. Bueno, ahora sí. Me voy a equipar otra vez. Ah, estaba ahí, ahora pasó acá. Voy a ir con la máscara. ¿Viste? Estaba durmiendo.
Adira, when she's Adira.
It matters not that a man's as fit.
You can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see you're a killer.
What is they call you? Gerwald. The Witcher's not nearly as nasty as they make him out to be.
The god protects, the god serves, the godsmen have got iron nerves.
You shan't turn back a river with a rod. Sit, drink.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. My, Geralt. Not bad at all. And you've even a mask. Just not the kind required.
Huh?
They're a little different, the ones Mandragora members wear. I brought you one. Put it on.
Bueno, no sabía que nos daban uno.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain. How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. As soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. You would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Bellant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress, there on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaveri orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Que hay un bug que me aparece el cuadro ese. Bueno, opcional, participa en los juegos, a ver.
Be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs. Cast them at the canvas.
Good folk, yet another. Anyone can be an artist.
It's an paradigm manifested.
Paradigm. Profit them.
I got it.
It's the Soritor.
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Blue blood is all eyes.
Tengo la amarilla.
It's a obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail.
La morada.
Quite the note. Splendid. The sky over Toussaint.
Or a deeply internalized feeling of intensity.
That green, lush and verdant as a field of vines. To vines and to wine! Scarlet crimson oxford. Full sensual artifice. Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism, the continual battle between good and evil, and defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
Please do not disturb.
This painting, it's rather... It's very...
Bloody colorful, that's what!
Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
It must be someone famous, I tell you.
This is
Such talent.
Let's go.
Exceptional.
Your thoughts, as you've made no effort to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
I remind you, that's neither
A metaphor. What else will they think of? If they can't agree, they ought to cut the line.
¿Y qué tengo que hacer acá?
The great one.
That's to say, the other one.
It must be someone famous, I tell you. Such talent. Exceptional, true. We didn't ever love to meet him. It's a shame he didn't come.
Need I remind you that neither did you.
Ah, ya está.
This painting, it's rather...
Pasa que Ana me corrió y como que se cortó la animación. Estos son cuadros. Todo abstracto.
Venture beyond the bounds of cognition.
Ah, este es el que yo compré.
Color is but the shadow of vibrations of nature's existence. It is irrelevant to the work's ultimate meaning.
What's that?
Estoy tirando la bebida, ¿no? Ah, puedo correr. A ver. Claro, ahí tengo que buscar. Voy a seguir con los juegos, ¿eh?
The mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Mira, está.
Ah, how beautiful.
The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
Hearts about to burst from the
Like
surface.
lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
Ya se va el nuestro.
She ought to be in one of the alcoves.
Bueno, ya está. Esos eran todos los juegos de entretenimiento. Acá hay un borracho.
Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but blah blah blah. Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. It's all about two things: coin and copulation. Pretentious. Blah blah blah. Avant-garde,
No,
schmavant-garde.
mira los delfines. Sigue el espectáculo, sigue.
Such talent. Exceptional, true.
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is.
A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me? Lie still! You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learnt I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
Mirá la reina.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Centrian noble? Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it. But I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift. A heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Yo acá la final no. Tengo que mirar ahí. Pero acá no. No he farmeado acá.
Please leave. This is a private alcove.
Rich, we are busy.
Ah, igual mucho no hay. En realidad no hay casi nada, es toda comida. Y plantas.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it. Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Hit a fist tag. Artist's way of numbing their existential pain.
And do not even wish to comment.
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look.
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life. Trickly refuse.
The Great One. He's a dance.
That's to say, the other one. His brother.
Ah! But what if he doesn't come?
You definitely.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask. And he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
It must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs. That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Get up, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony. Bloody handprint. It's his. Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too. Broke the flower pot when moving the door, and stepped in the soil. Must have climbed this ladder. Footprints, made by soiled boots. Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor. Bloodstains. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out?
Está flotando esto. Ah, no, está agarrado a la pared.
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it? Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail. I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, poring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
Part of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys. But I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen. Or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
Oh, mira quién.
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. What might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlaf here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlaf believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Mm-hmm. Oriana, she really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renner must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got away with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Dettlaff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Dettlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out? You have exceptional friends. This Dettlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix Mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Three cheers for the tourney's victor. Hip hip hooray, hooray, hooray!
A witcher. That could only mean trouble.
Bien, pasamos de nivel. Eso quiere decir que... A ver... Hay que fabricar la espada. 1200 de experiencia. Ah, y tengo 2 puntos. Ya puedo mejorar este, ¿no? Bien, ahora ¿cuál voy a poner? Este que hacía, cuando se consume aumenta la habilidad máxima en 50% cuando la toxicidad accede en un lugar seguro. No, este... este está bueno. A ver, este necesito 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, debe ser contando este. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tendré que hacer todos estos.
Greetings.
Could you... Of course.
A ver, la espada. Esta. Ah, también te la señal de Queen. 20 de probabilidad. Esta es tremenda. Bueno, me falta el lingote de acero oscuro. A ver. Creo que era 2.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Le voy a poner la espada. Espada de acero. El superior. Después le tengo que poner las runas. Yo me puedo equipar mi traje. Se me sale otra vez las cosas. Este.
Oh, he has returned! Not to be missed! Fire tickets now!
No two ways about it.